Hey everybody, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA. In this video we're going to do the unboxing of a new scooter to the industry. It's called the Smarti Plus and it's made by a company called Monarch Mobility. They're based out of the UK. Now a couple things about the scooter. It supports 275 pounds of weight, has a 9-mile battery range, 4-mile-per-hour top speed. It is an auto folding mobility scooter. But what's really unique is that it only weighs 35 pounds. So it's one of the lightest automatic folding mobility scooters on the market. So I want to show you what to expect once you receive this. So many times you're going to have straps on it. So I'm just going to take these straps off. All right, so a couple things. Got the manual. Definitely recommend reading the manual before you start using the scooter. A lot of people don't, but you definitely should to understand it. We've got a set of Allen keys, probably just to tighten certain things. This is the fob that's going to fold and unfold the scooter. Looks like you get 2 of them with 2 batteries. You also get an NFC key fob. You actually get 2 of them. So there's not an actual key, but a fob that you swipe over the tiller or the screen of the tiller, and that's how you turn it on and off. So you get 2 of those. It's like a little, put it on your keychain. So let me set all of this stuff off to the side, and here's the scooter. Packaged really well. It's in like a styrofoam mold. Now, I think the easiest thing to do is just set it on its side when you take it out. I would say you could lift it right out, but it's pretty snug in here. All right. That was a little bit of a process because it's just snug in there. So I had to tear the box a little bit. So we've got your armrest here. Got the front basket. Got some protective wrap around all of the wheels. And as you can see, it's basically assembled. There's really nothing to assemble. Put the armrest on. Here's your seat cushion. Okay, so this is saying remote matching instructions. Insert the battery into the battery compartment. After inserting the battery, press any button on the remote control within 3 seconds to successfully pair. So the battery is right here. I know it's already installed, but there is this little plastic piece that is allowing or not allowing the metal connectors to connect. So we're going to manually unfold it. Obviously this lever needs to be pushed to the right side where it says manual. And then on this side, there's another lever up here. So if you press this down, and I can pull this out just like that, and kind of separate the scooter like that. And then once you get to a certain point, you can just push down on the seat. Got some Velcro strips that you line up on the actual seat. Here's your battery. Simply pull it out, and this prevents the metal connectors from connecting, so it's not going to draw power. So when you first get it, you're going to have this on here. So now that I have that off, you heard it beep. So now we've got it put on here. I am going to put this basket on. It's a folding basket. Have a clip down here so I can extend it out. And I can't put it on here until I extend this tiller up because it's a telescoping tiller. So I'm going to press this red button up here and just pull the tiller up just a little bit. Now it'll allow these pieces to slide onto this front part of the tiller. So we got the front tiller on. Armrests are a little bit different. So it looks like you got this piece here. I'm going to slide onto this piece that sticks out, just like that. And I think they fold down. So instead of flipping back, like a lot of scooter armrests will flip back, looks like they don't even flip up. So in order to get out, you pull this tab. That's how you get out. So we'll get it on the other side. Don't know if I like this. I still think your legs could hit this if you're smaller. Maybe not for me, I'm taller. Now this is attached to the tiller, so it looks like we need to do remote matching instructions. So we have the battery in there, and then after inserting the battery, press any button on the remote control within 3 seconds to successfully pair. Now I believe you have to insert the battery into the remote control, unless these are spare batteries. They might be spares. Yeah, so you got one spare battery, 2 remote controls. Oh, I have to pull this out. It says remove before use. So now that probably allows the battery to connect inside the remote control. All right, so we have the NFC fob. It's how you power it on and off. Just put it right over where it says NFC to make it really simple. On this display, we've got your speedometer in miles per hour. We have an odometer. You have your battery life and then your speed setting. So it goes 1 through 3. Obviously, to adjust that, you want to go down, hit this tortoise. You go to 2 and 1. The top speed on the scooter is 4 miles per hour. You have a horn. And you've got your headlight, which is really cool. Press the headlight. I like how it starts up. Let me turn it off and I'll move it to the back so you can see the back. Kind of does the same thing. Not the same thing, but it kind of moves around before it actually lights up. And I think it's gonna, let's see. So it stays, it's like an illuminating light. It'll stay on the whole time. Also on the tiller, we have a USB-C charging port. And there's a regular just USB charging port here. We have the charging port to charge the scooter. You can charge it on the tiller directly. Or we can, let me power this off. The battery's down here on the floorboard. If I just pull up from this rope here, you've got a charging port directly on the battery itself, which is nice to have. So you don't have to bring the whole scooter inside your hotel room. You can just leave the scooter in your car, bring the battery itself inside, and then once it's fully charged, the light on the charger will turn green, and then you can just bring it back out. Easy to slide back on. Just need to make sure these metal connectors connect here. And it makes a beeping noise so you know it's connected. So if I turn this back on, this is a ambidextrous tiller. I can go forward, I can go backwards with just one hand. I can do it on the left side. The tiller is also adjustable in height. So we've got a height adjustable tiller. And if I press this red lever here, it's a hydraulic adjustable tiller at angle, so I can adjust it towards me or away from me. It actually gets up pretty high. If I want it up this high, this is what I look like on the scooter at 6'4". To me, I think it seems fine. My wife doesn't think it's fine for 6'4", but I personally, this would not bother me. And the reason it wouldn't bother me is because when you get something that's compact and lightweight, you might have to sacrifice certain things in order to have the luxury of having a really lightweight scooter, especially one that's auto folding like this one. Most automatic folding mobility scooters weigh 55, maybe 55 pounds, 50 pounds. This one weighs 35 pounds, so it's significantly less. You power that off. Now the armrest, I think I showed this earlier, but If I wanted to get out, instead of flipping back or flipping up, you just pull this knob and they come down. Now, me personally, I would probably not use the armrests, but if you want to take them off, there's a pin on this side. Just pull this pin and they lift right out. So they're really easy to take on and off. So let's just take them off for now. Because it's airline approved, the process of what you would need to do if you're flying with this. Actually, before I get into that, I want to show something pretty cool about the scooter. It does have an adjustable rear suspension. So you can adjust how firm or how tight you want these springs to be, and you can see it actually does a pretty good job. We have another Monarch mobility scooter that has very similar spring suspension on the back, and I have ridden that one in a parking lot with a lot of cracks and bumps, and it does a pretty good job of absorbing those bumps. And that scooter does well in high grass. We're going to try this one in high grass too to see what it's like, but I suspect it's probably pretty similar in how it'll perform. Now, as far as folding it for travel, what I would do is remove the basket. Like if you're flying on an airline, you probably want to take this off, and it's really compact. Just take this off and bring it on with you, because otherwise it could come off, you could lose it. I probably wouldn't bring the armrests on unless you really need them, but I would take them off too and bring them on with you. Now the airline's going to require you to take the battery with you. So I just pull it up, take it off. You can see it's pretty thin. You can put this in a laptop bag easily. And it has all the battery specs on here, so you can show that to the airline in case they're wondering if it's airline approved, but it is. The next thing I would do is press this tab here to slide the tiller in. And then this is important right now, we got on auto, because it's an auto folding mode. If you want to fold it manually because you're flying with it, or just you want to fold it manually for whatever reason, flip the switch to manual, flip the seat back down, and then from here you got another red tab. This is the red tab you used to unfold it originally. I'm just going to press this up, and now it'll allow me to fold the scooter manually. So pretty cool. I like the scooter. All right, so to pair the remote control, I've taken the battery out. I'm going to put it back in. You heard it beep. It means that we have a good connection. Now I'm going to use the NFC fob to power it on. And then once you do that, it should work. And if it's not working, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to take the battery out. I'm going to put it back in. Okay, make sure that it's put into auto on this lever on the bottom, and put the NFC fob here to turn it on. Now I can fold it. I have to hold it down though. If I let go of it, oh, there we go. I just tap it. Once it gets to a certain point, you just tap it and it's going to continue to fold. Second button from the bottom, same thing. If you press that, that's how you unfold it. I will say it's kind of loud. I mean, it's not a huge deal because it's only going to fold and unfold briefly for just a moment. But that is how you pair the remote. So if it trips you up, just take the battery out, put it back in. You'll listen for the connection. It's going to make a beeping noise. Turn it on with the NFC fob, and then it should work. So if that doesn't work once, take it out, try it again. But that's how you pair it. So yeah, this is the Smarti Plus. New auto folding scooter of the industry. I really like it. If you have any questions about it, give us a call. We're open every day. You can call us at the number below on the screen. You can also visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com. Hope this video was helpful and what to expect when you receive the Smarti Plus.